Democrats say illegals don't take jobs that Americans don't want. So no American wanted to be a school superintendent and make $300,000 a year? Democrats also say that illegals don't vote. But that illegal was registered to vote as a Democrat. They say that illegals don't commit crimes. Very rarely do they commit crimes. This dude done been caught with a gun twice. And he ain't supposed to have a gun no times. And you're not an American citizen. He is checking all the boxes that Democrats say do not happen in the United States of America. When it comes to the newcomers, they're just all so innocent and perfect people. Why would Trump want to round them up?
100 strong, because over here, we like to keep things 100 strong. What's that word, family? Hey, man, check this out.
Brush, apply the brush, brush, apply the brush, brush, apply the brush, yeah, brush, apply the brush.
Dr. Ian Roberts, your name has been brought up in the incident. And let me just tell y'all this. This is not a minor incident, ladies and gentlemen. This is a major incident. And Dr. Ian Roberts, you may have to have a pumpkin head after this one. All right, so Dr. Ian Roberts is an illegal criminal migrant from Guyana, man. All right. So how the hell does an illegal criminal migrant get to be the head of Iowa's or Des Moines school system? And let me tell y'all this, man. I'm going to say this loud and clear. White people are replacing black people with black migrants, right? African Americans. We too strong for them. They like the weakness of an illegal or a migrant that come here looking for a better life. That's exactly what's going on with Dr. Ian Roberts. He came here looking for a better life, so he's less combative with his white counterparts. He has little to say about anything besides the fact of feeding his family back home, right? And I like the way that they try to throw, oh, he's a black superintendent, and they're trying to take him down. No, he's not a black superintendent. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I just had an argument with my African coworker, and he says, I'm not black because I'm not the color of this shirt right here. I said, look, man, in Africa, you're not black. In America, you're not black. Don't throw that ideology on me, because I consider myself black, just like my coworker over here considers himself white. And guess what? He's not the color of a t-shirt. He's not the color of tissue. He's not the color of printer paper, but he's white. That's what we do in America. We label ourselves black, white, brown, yellow, whatever. That's what we do. So don't come over here with your African ideology trying to tell me that I'm not black. Then what the hell am I? You know, it's pride in being black. That's what I told him. It's pride in being black. You got black power. You got black pride. You got Black Friday, goddammit. What do you got? Him being Congolese. What is Congolese? You know, everything here is based on black and white. If that's the case, I would call my white coworker, or he would be known as Pink. But y'all don't go by colors like that. Y'all don't call each other black. And that's the thing. So don't come over here trying to tell me that I'm not black. No, nigga, you're not black. And that's what Ian Roberts is. He's not black. He's from a whole nother country, y'all. Now, I ain't got no problem with migrants coming here getting their education, but I do have a problem with a migrant coming here getting a $300,000 job, man. I do. I got a problem with migrants coming over here making $300,000, while the Democratic Party will try to make us believe that migrants come here to pick vegetables and pick fruits. Oh, they working at jobs that don't nobody want. So you mean to tell me don't nobody want to be the superintendent of Des Moines, Iowa? Come on, man. Make it make sense. All right, so I'm going to read through a few things about Ian Roberts, and I'll be back with some more videos. Dr. Ian Roberts is an educator who served as the superintendent of Des Moines Public Schools from July 2023 until his resignation in late September 2025. Key details from the available information. All right, so it says career. He has over 2 decades experience in education as a teacher, administrator, and executive leader, including previous superintendent roles in Pennsylvania. He is also an author, a speaker on topics like leadership, empathy, and cultural responsiveness. His education. He has a bachelor's degree from Copeland State University, a master's degree from St. John's University and Georgetown University, and a doctorate in education leadership from Trident University. Athletics. He is a former Olympic athlete who competed for Guyana in track and field 800 meters at the 2000 Sydney Olympic Games. Immigration/legal status. Roberts, a native of Guyana, entered the U.S. on a student visa in 1999 and was subjected to final order of removal issued by an immigration judge in May 2024. Who was the president in 2024? Joe Biden was the president that put this removal issue on the good doctor. He was arrested by U.S. Immigrations and Custom Enforcement, ICE, in September 2025. Authorities reported that he had a prior weapons charge from 2020. At the time of his arrest, he was found with a loaded handgun, a hunting knife, and cash in a district-issued vehicle after allegedly fleeing a traffic stop. All right, so this fool, Dr. Ian Roberts, he was pulled over by ICE agents, and he fled. When they caught him, guess what? He had another illegal weapon in the car with him. This nigga crazy. How could you be an illegal alien, come to the United States, and blatantly break the laws? And y'all know what happened to the first case? He had a slap on the wrist, man. This dude had $100 fine on the gun case. How many American citizens need that $100 fine on a goddamn gun case? I got a homeboy right now that just got sentenced to 5 years for carrying a gun, and he's a citizen. And that's the thing with illegal migrants in white America. White America love them. They don't fight back. They don't push the envelope. They don't make black proud, right? They don't. Because he just want to make his money, send his money back home, become prosperous in America. Now, like I said, I don't disagree with illegal aliens coming over here or migrants coming here for education. But take your education and the knowledge that you gain from America, take that shit back to your own country and build your country. Why stay here and take resources from the citizens that you guys look down on at that? They look down on black people. Oh, we've been here our whole life and we fumbled the bag. That's what a lot of them say, not all of them. We fumbled the bag. We've been here. We ain't taking advantage of going to school and all of this and all of that. And that's what's wrong with the black immigrant. And that's the reason why the black American right now, for the most part, majority, are standing back. Because if we get caught committing crimes, we go to jail. We already know that. Ain't no sympathy for our families. It don't matter if you got 10 kids. Nigga, commit food stamp fraud if you want to. That's less than what he did. They got a woman right now, black woman. She's selling food using her food stamp card as a means to buy supplies. She's facing 10 years in jail. An illegal migrant can get caught with a handgun and get $100 fine. That shit don't add up at all. So we got to look into that. We got to make sure that these people ain't here committing crimes while they already here committing the goddamn crime of breaking into the country. Now, this dude been here since 1999. You mean to tell me there's no way that he could have had his situation together? Man. All right. So what I'm going to do now is play a couple of videos. And the first video I'm going to play is this one.
Immigration officials say Des Moines Public School Superintendent Ian Roberts was considered an ICE fugitive and was living and working in the country illegally.
Protesters rallied outside of the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration offices in Des Moines Friday, stunned by the arrest of Public School Superintendent Ian Roberts, an immigrant from Guyana.
The general public, I think, is not okay with what's happening.
In a targeted enforcement operation, Roberts allegedly fled before being arrested. Officials say inside the vehicle he was driving, they found thousands of dollars in cash and a loaded handgun. It is a crime for someone without legal status to possess a firearm.
We do not have all the facts. There is much we do not know. However, what we do know is that Dr. Roberts has been an integral part of our school community.
Roberts became superintendent of Iowa's largest school system in 2023. The district says he disclosed that he had previously pled guilty to a minor firearms charge.
We have a plan to reimagine education here for the future in Des Moines.
But they say they were not aware of a deportation order issued last May. Roberts is accused of overstaying a student visa issued in 1999. In a statement, the local ICE director tells CBS this should be a wake-up call for our communities to the great work that our officers are doing every day to remove public safety threats.
I love Dr. Roberts. He has been a wonderful superintendent for us.
Roberts, a former Olympic athlete, had been well liked by many in the community, and while some are now questioning what background checks were done by the school district, others are questioning the motivation behind the arrest.
He was targeted specifically because he won't give access to ICE to arrest our kids. And we are 100% behind him.
You know what, ladies and gentlemen? This case really blows my mind right here. This man was an illegal fugitive migrant, making $300,000 a year in plain sight, right in front of our face. How they say it now? They playing in our face with it. And all that tells me is that in America, crime pays. Yeah. So he hops up out of his state-issued vehicle, take off running. They find him with another gun and $3,000 worth of cash. What y'all think he was doing, man? That nigga probably was a pimp. For real. He probably was a goddamn pimp or something like that. Then you got this white woman. Like I said before, white liberals, they love slave labor. They love a nigga that ain't gonna talk back to them. They don't like the black American because we act like them. We act just like them. They like the migrant because they come in, they do the work, they shut the hell up. They don't care about living conditions. They don't want to argue. None of that. They just want to get paid, period. Come to work every day just to get paid, not to help the community, not to speak up for other co-workers who've been treating badly. But loafing to go, here's the thing. This man was helping the community. He wasn't letting the ICE agents come into the school system and take children away from the families and all of that type of stuff. But here's the thing about that. Why would you want the police to be involved in something you're involved in, right? Crooked cops don't want other cops, good cops, to be investigating the shit that they involved in. It just makes sense. The thing about this guy is that they want to put him under our umbrella. Like I said before, earlier, Africans don't consider us black, or they don't consider themselves black. We consider us black. They say, I'm not the color of that t-shirt. Black is that. No, man, black ain't just the color. Black is a state of mind. Black is a feeling. Black is an American people, just like white is. But yeah, these folk want the slave labor, so they don't mind these people being criminals. They think that they're more quiet. But Dr. Ian Roberts proved them wrong. Dr. Ian Roberts is out here on nigga shit, man. Getting caught with multiple weapons. He's on nigga shit. Buying this shit off the streets, probably smoking weed, all type of shit. Get this man a drug test now. Let's find out what he's really been involved in. Right? That's what I hope ICE do. I hope they give him a drug test and they release the report to the media and show us what these criminal, illegal aliens are on. Now I got this other video, and it's the video of his attorney saying that he's resigning from his position.
Dr. Roberts' greatest concern is about his students who he actually loves and the students who love him back and his staff. We will today be sending a letter to the Des Moines School Board authorized by Dr. Roberts to resign his position as the superintendent of Des Moines Public Schools. That is going to go out. It's been authorized. It's not sent out. You're going to get a copy of that letter. You also will get a copy of the letter from Texas saying that everything was okay. This case was resolved successfully in April of 2025.
So there you have it. That's his attorney saying that they will be sending out his resignation, and they should have been did that. This guy should not have been in America teaching our children. He should be in his own country teaching his own people. And that's my thing about these immigrants. They come here and suck up all the resources, and the Democratic Party want us to think that, oh, they're not taking away from you. But when you want to ask for ID to get food stamps, they disagree with that because they know that illegal aliens are taking food stamps from us. Not saying that we need food stamps, but that is a resource. That's money coming out of my pocket because I work every day to pay somebody else's food stamp bill or to pay for other children that are not mine. I work every single day to pay those people. And that's what I'm pissed off about. So he did the right thing finally and resigned. He should have been did that. Went back to his home country and built something there. Built a school, whatever. I don't know what he's personally doing in his home country, but he should have been there himself. But that's all I got about this situation. Tell me how y'all feel about this high-priced illegal migrant taking a job from an American citizen. And they don't want us to think that DEI was working against us. This is exactly what DEI was programmed to do. It was programmed to put other blacks into a high-ranking position. Look at the lady who was the CEO of Essence. What did she do before that? She was a high-ranking member in Target, all because of DEI. That wasn't supposed to go to her. That was supposed to went to a Black American woman, not her. She ended up resigning from both of them or getting fired from both of them, whatever. That's what happens when you let these migrants step into the American arena. When we find out about them, oh no, they shouldn't have been there in the first place. Those jobs belong to American citizens. Now, it's probably going to be harder for the next Black superintendent of the state of Iowa because of this guy, fucking criminal, caught with 2 guns, and illegal aliens aren't supposed to have guns at all. People that come here from other countries should not be able to own guns, period. And in his case, he was not able to own a gun, but he only got $100 slap on the wrist. And we heard his lawyer say they resolved that issue. Of course they did. It was only $100. This nigga make $300,000 a year. And not only that, the education that he got, he took that from another Black person. That's the thing. Those are the resources that we are out here fighting about. Lo, are you against migration? No, but I'm against people migrating to my country telling me I'm wrong because I want to say that I'm a Black man. We made that word up, not y'all. That's American. Black man is American. We made that shit up. Black power is American. We made that shit up. You don't have to be Black. But when you get into positions of power, like Eon did, they don't put Black people first. They put migrants first because they identify with their struggle. How could he say America is racist when he had all of these opportunities? He'll never do that. He'll say America is a great country. I don't know what Black Americans are complaining about. And we need more people in high positions that understand our plight. But tell me how y'all feel about this in the comment section. I'll be back later, of course, with more news and commentary. Your homeboy Lo from the Go. Peace.
Apply the pressure, pressure. Apply the pressure, pressure. Apply the pressure, yeah, pressure. Apply the pressure.